I want you to look at that, people. You see that? That's not National Guard. That's not military. I want you to look at that and look at that well. That's not National Guard, and that is not military. Hello. Hello, Kevin Swamy. Hello, Jason Gadet. Again, a constitutional cowboy. Again, that is not National Guard. That is not military. That is Jersey police in New Jersey. Explain to me why a police officer is in New Jersey 5 speed and it's their police in Jersey. Can you explain to me why they need to have a tack vest with 3 clip holders on it, a military knife, uh, um, canteen on its side, and a military grade M16? Can anybody explain that? Come on. That's what I can see right off the bat looking at them. They also got a sidearm, uh, pouches to carry. It looks like food, and a gas mask. They also have a military gas mask. Um, one has a 308. One has a 308 sniper rifle. As a matter of fact, it's a military foul, a military sniper rifle right there. I want you all to think about that when you see that now. Them are cops dressed like military. Okay, with Swamy. Hello. Good night, Jason. Good night. Hello, Constitutional Cowboy. El Ray, 5 speed. G Mom Pam. Yeah, but I wasn't where they were looking like the military themselves at this point. Um, I got it off of one of my news feeds. 5 speed. Let's see if I can actually. It comes from the Insider, which is out of your which the Insider is also. This happened Tuesday. So I just want you to know what our cops are looking, what the cops are looking like now in Jersey. I didn't know they looked like they're ready to go into Jungle Glory Fair. Oh, in New Jersey, El Ray, in New Jersey. Yep. Constitutional. I'm good. Um, hey, one hot gal. Hey, Bama Green Eyes. Hey, Paul Fuller. Paul. When I saw that, it was something that was pictures of something that I thought y'all needed to see. That's why I came live at this point in time. I hadn't planned on coming live until I got that over my news feed. So, that was quite interesting, especially in these times. Especially being that we are it's some pretty trying times, especially Jersey. I'm not, Paul. I'm not at all. Um, uh, quite disturbing to me. So now we are training cops to be military so they can have a military on U.S. soil that's not called military. Is that what we're doing? Is that a military president isn't supposed to is not supposed to be used against the United States citizens? It's all good, all right. Hope you feel better. uh, the military force is not supposed to be used against the United States citizen. So we call our cops, and they make them into military. That's still a military force. If it's military trained, it's a military force. No matter how you look at it, it don't have to be paid by a military to be military and militant. That's against the fucking Constitution and every other right we have. So y'all know. Why are we bending over and letting this happen? In the spots I've been at, 5 feet, I can tell you that. I promise you that. I know certain areas where there ain't, evidently, and that's where I've been. I've been lucky enough to have been there. Hey, Tommy Brown. Them were not United Nations. That's your problem. They aren't United Nations. Them are fucking cops, by speed. Regular fucking cops from New Jersey. Regular goddamn cops. They ain't United Nation. Them are police out of Jersey, New Jersey. Not trying to be a dick, but you need to get that one in your head. That ain't United Nations. That was an old military, Tommy Brown. Uh, Let me show you what they're using. This ain't old military. This ain't. That's a freaking modern. Let me get that damn thing back open again. Where is it? Thank you. Come on. Here we go. I'm trying to get these up. That right there is their sniper rifle. That is not old military issued. That is not military issue, or that is not old military issue. That is modern day issue. That's a Starlight scope that they issue still yet for sniper rifles. Shit. Sorry for getting. I'm pretty upset over this. Sorry if I get a little out of sorts with it. I guess. Um, hang on. Okay. Now that rifle there, as a matter of fact, look at the top of that. That's a silencer. That is an actual silencer for that rifle. That's a 223. It's got a red dot military scope on it. That ain't old school military people. And every one of those rifles have silencers and red dot mills. Okay, whatever four means. I don't care what you mean by four. I don't care. Just want to let you know that ain't old school military. That's new. That's exactly what our military's using today. Yeah, every one of them rifles was silenced, Del Rey. Every one of them. Yes, those are cops, Tommy Brown. I got what 5 Speed was saying. I apologize, 5 Speed. You were saying they're being controlled by the UN. They aren't actual UN. So there you go. Hey, Richie. Yeah, me too. If anybody wants to come up on stream, they can. I would appreciate you. Hello, Big Tim Hill News. Um, I would appreciate you, 5 Speed, coming up here and explaining more of what you said. Hey, Manager, what's up, buddy? I have no idea what your four means, but whatever. I'm sorry if I'm walking on anybody's live stream right now. I hadn't even planned on coming back into YouTube for a while till I saw that. I thought you all needed to see that. Well, my phone's almost dead now. Anybody want to come up? You can. I don't care. I have to put my thing up. Trying to, yeah. Hey, by the way, the people that have problems with what happened earlier today. I don't give a crap. So am I going to have to give someone else 15 minutes of fame? Maybe I might need to. Hey, do subscriber.com. I don't know what all that for was about. If I put you in the back for no reason, maybe you all need to let me know what that for is all about. I suggest. Yes, that is true, Savage Audits. That is true. I showed the picture of New Jersey cops. They got military rifles that are silenced with red dot acquisition, and then they also have sniper rifle with starlight scopes on it. Um, which is probably about good to probably about a good 1,000 yards. Ain't got no clue, Tommy. Whatever that for means is whatever it means. Yes, Savage Audits, you're right. You're right. Um, but yeah, when you see that and you see it, and they're dressed in military, where they got a tack vest, the modern day tack vest on as well, with the three holder clip, easily bouncer slab, easily if not more, in the right hands. That particular sniper rifle in my uncle's handy could probably got you at about a half a mile. My uncle was a long range shooter and practiced it every freaking day up to the day he died. Ah, okay, cool. Well, they could come. I'll even unblocked a few I blocked. I didn't know what the form is, so I was gonna block some. I'll even unblock the ones that got blocked. They should explain what they're doing though when they do the four. That way they don't get blocked. And I'll go unblock them right now. It's cool that the new blocks go right to the top of the list. I didn't know they were from Shiva's channel as well. So I will unblock them gladly. And if it means four heads up, I'm coming, whatever. That don't matter to me. I just ain't used to seeing a four. You need to explain the four. Yeah. Mm. So there we go. I think I got them all unblocked. I apologize if you were not intending to do anything wrong. Okay, that's fine. Now they were putting in the number four. I don't know what it meant, but it might be. But that's fine. But if someone wants to talk shit about a stream I had earlier, that's their prerogative, 10th man. Oh, you were talking about the word up? Okay, 10th man, that's cool. So it don't matter. It's your prerogative. Say what you got to say. Yeah. I agree, Bouncer. Well, 10th Man was here just a little bit ago. I seen him come in. He said that it was he was talking about Word Up. Um, so honestly, I don't care if they're talking about my stream or not. Hey, Big Tim, how are you, buddy? You probably give my you might have gave my uncle a run for his money in his later years. I'm good, Big Tim. Bouncer Slab. You might have given my uncle a run for his money in his later years before he died. Uh, I can guarantee you at 500 yards with the way he had his set up, it would have been you could have shot the he could have shot the balls off of a net at 500 yards. So, hey, Drew, see, uh, yeah, I thought y'all needed to see that and what they're doing right now today in New Jersey. Or that was as of Tuesday, actually. So it's quite eye opener to see military grade M16s with silencers, red dot acquisitions, and a sniper rifle that's good up to about three-quarter of a mile to a half a mile in the hands of our illustrious communistic police. And it was last Tuesday. It was last Tuesday, Tommy. Last Tuesday that happened. That picture was taken. So, yeah. I believe today is Tuesday. Let me double check. I believe it is. Yes, it's Tuesday, May 12th of this week. Hey, here's who. Hey, Sci-Fi Bride. Hey, Mammy, hugs. Either you lost today or gained today, right, Tommy? Yeah, concerning. That's just really concerning to me. I don't see no need for our any police department to be that militarized. You know, I just don't see that. I don't see no reason for it, except for they're saying that, well, we can't have a military go against the United States citizens, so we'll militarize our cops and teach our cops to be militants to go against its citizens. Well, that don't work. When you make something militant, that means it's a military. It's military. And no military can touch is supposed to be used against the United States citizens. No United States military is to be used by the United States citizen. Um, That all right, Mouser. And they're using them. That's what's scary. They're using these people right now as well. They also got another thing they had on them. Wasn't just the weaponry. They also had a military issue gas mask, modern day military gas mask. uh, you say so. After if you say so. You're probably right on that, Richie. Later, Big Kim. You try to have a good night, bud. Thanks for coming in. Uh, by the way, y'all should. Big Kim's a pretty cool dude. He, uh, uh, he does general talking like I do and things like that. Y'all should subscribe to him. You know, give the man some subscribers. He tries to help other people out with also building their channels. So try to help out Big Kim with some subscribers there as well. Good guy. Gamers of Mass Destruction. What's up, buddy? Yeah, you're right on that, Sci-Fi Bry. Yes, you do, Big Kim. Yes, you do. Let me make sure something here also. You know, by the way, Big Kim, I just added you as a moderator. If you ever want to put your link in here and go ahead and go through my channel, try to get some more subs, you can. I don't mind. There you go, Bouncer. Now what the hell happened, Bouncer? You made us laugh, and now everybody wants to go to your channel there, Bouncer, and laugh with you. They do and have done and are going to do whatever they want, but gobs having to paid lead promotion, nothing to really punish, so they'll stop. It's hopeless now. Going to happen. Well, thank you, Savage Audits, for doing that. Hey, Mama Cookie. Hey, Salty Grant. Yeah, I did too one day. Hey, level 420 scam baiting 4. All right, Jeremy. I told you you get the day off after what you tried to play on my channel earlier. You got to think about that, bud. Get the day off. I haven't kicked you out of chat. You just get the day off the channel right now. The rest of the day off. That means tonight as well. Be right back, guys. I need to get some coffee. Salty, if you is Salty, anybody else want to come up here? Come on up. Guys. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I'm here. Hey, there's the Salty ring. What's up, Salty?
Anyway, I was
Sorry
sleeping.
about.
I got man, dude, it was a shit show earlier. Laughing my ass off, but fucking shit show. So then I went to watch the Beaver video. My God, dude. I mean, it was so cringeworthy that I had to fucking rewind it. I had to get my screen recorder out and start
Mm-hmm.
recording on it and making my video because it's just utter nonsense.
It's an utter lie.
I
Straight
know, but
up
what
fucking
I'm
lie.
saying is not only the lying, it's fucking nonsense. I mean, my God, dude. He put himself in this position. He got kicked out of two supposed Discord groups for that kind of behavior, that shit, right?
Yep.
And that he's gonna go all over the internet and he's gonna make all these wild claims and accusations that it's my fault, that it's your fault, that his life sucks, and he's really a good guy, but we're really assholes.
Hey,
What?
I admit it. I am an asshole, but at
I've
least
never
I admit to what I am.
I've never once not stated I
You know,
wasn't a fucking asshole with a fucking big mouth and
I know that.
a fucking opinion. I mean, come on.
You've claimed it proudly, like me.
You know, I mean, if the fucking shoe fits, fucking put it on. Wear that motherfucker with pride.
Yep.
Look, I mean,
Hey, Don.
okay, I know that it's
Talking about Beaver,
you know,
Richie. Sorry about that.
I put on my video under my comments, I said, Beaver is a walking contradiction. Beaver has no honor, in my opinion. Beaver is not redeemable, in my opinion. Beaver purposely spreads lies and rumors for clicks and views, in my opinion. Beaver plays both sides, in my opinion. And then I think I said something like Beaver is a pathological liar, but I put it all in capital and I put in parentheses, in my opinion. Right? So,
yes, he is.
Yeah. I mean, look, you know, I'm going to put this issue to bed after I'm done talking about it, but it concerns Mommy and Minnie and Hunter. He stated in a video that Mommy and Minnie and her baby tested positive for meth. He said that.
Yep.
Now he's coming out saying he never said that. He said that Hunter was addicted to meth.
Yep.
And now he's saying he never said that.
Yep.
I'm like, come on. I mean, like, look, if you're going to be an asshole like that, at least admit it. What really makes me mad, not so much violently mad, but just, you know, pissed off, like I don't want to hurt anybody, but I do want to kick a hole in the wall or break something, an inanimate object, because I'm frustrated because people actually believe, well, maybe not now, but people actually believe or have believed in the past the shit this guy is slinging at the wall. And what he says, and it's like, own it, motherfucker, own it. He won't own it.
See, that's why I couldn't. If I was in their shoes, I knew what he had to say, I would never accept that apology because it was the most untrue statement. Because right off the bat, he did not even want to own his actions. He wanted to lie about his actions.
Okay. They don't want any more bullshit, especially Mommy and Minnie. And I don't blame her. That's probably why she accepted the apology. She, you know, in my opinion, no, you know, and I don't know. I didn't watch the whole video. I wasn't going to spend however many minutes.
She might accept the apology, but the trust factor may not be there.
I mean, you know,
that would be in her best interest if she does accept the apology. Her and Hunter do. If they do,
Beaver reminds me of the type of guy that goes. Beaver reminds me of the type of guy that goes and, you know, sticks his dick in a chick, and, you know, because they meet at a bar, and then he fucks her, and then he comes inside of her and gets her pregnant, and then won't take any responsibility for his actions. Yeah. He'll deny even being there. He'll be like, "Are you sure it's me?" Yeah. No, that was my buddy. Like, no,
that was my buddy that fucked her that night, not me, even though it was him.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I know it's a bad analogy, but fuck you, I just woke up, and that was the first thing that came to mind.
Hey, I agree with it. It's a very befitting analogy because he would be that person. I can see him being that person.
I mean, like, you know, like, there's going to be a lot of people on both sides. Oh, you're a fucking hypocrite, Salty. You're goddamn right I am, and I'm proud to be that way. I am my father's son.
Same here, Bouncer.
Think about me. I am my father's son. I am my mother's son. Does that make me a hypocrite? The things I say and do in life make me a hypocrite in the eyes of a lot of people who don't like me.
Right. Yeah. It's whatever you do. You know, we've had that talk over there on Joni's. We've had it several times, even here.
You know,
the only thing that means anything on your life is not the day you were born, not the day you died. It's that little dash in between. And that means your life.
Well, I'm damn proud to know a lot of people on the internet, but I'm referring to the good people. But here's the thing. Just like you, just like anyone else, we've all had to befriend the shitty people to find the good people. You know, if it wasn't for the whole Stormhunter thing and Beaver jumping on board and stirring up the pot, I never would have met you and Gen T. I wouldn't have met.
He was doing it to get his clicks and views and try to be accepted into a group. Kevin, that's all it was. Kevin Swammy.
And I guess the trolls are still trying to get SNS's DD214. I know where that originated from. You know, I mean, come on, man. I mean, when will the
I'll
fucking
just
madness
disappear
stop?
off the face of the earth again, Bouncer Slab. I'm good at that.
I'm gonna have to go to Bouncer Slab's channel and watch videos of his feet.
There you go.
But you know, I mean, I saw the I saw the nastiness in chat come out against Carolina and Fort Worth. And, yeah, I know you agreed with my earlier statement. Own it and move forward.
That's it. That's it.
I understood what she's like. I mean, I know what she's like. I've never met the woman, and you know, I probably didn't help her saying, "Hey, you know, blah blah blah." If I was 15 and you were my teacher, you know, but
they've been trying to get Bouncer. They've been trying to get SNS's DD214
DD214,
for almost 8 months
so
now.
6-7 months now, or something like that.
Yep. At least 6 or 7, maybe even 8.
I can't believe it's so hard to get a DD214, but I guess that's a good thing, right?
Well, it's hard for someone that ain't immediate family or yourself to get a DD214.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Especially
I
if you
know
have
where a
some
lot
type
of
of
this stuff
special,
derives from. A lot
especially
of
if
this,
you have some type of special services or something like that you've done. It's
a
really hard.
lot,
And then
a
if you
lot.
do get it, it's normally blacked out.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff comes from Discord, like you know the trolling, and I understood where Carolina was coming from today. She explained it multiple times. But even in a case like that, sometimes people only see what they want to see, and they want to make those snap judgments. They go snap, 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 pop, 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 you know, whatever, and then fucking throw it back on her. You know, own it and move on. I mean, everybody fucks up, man. I can't tell you how many times I've fucked up, especially on the
Yeah.
internet.
Yep.
And the internet is unforgiving because things you've done years ago, and I'm referring to things I did as Blind Justice, the auditor.
Mm-hmm.
There's fucking videos that people have made about me that are still up on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
The trolls and Beaver are trying to pull off the internet and expose and say, oh, well, this is the salty rant. No, at that time, that was Blind Justice, not the salty rant. Two different entities, same person. Two different
Right.
mindsets. You know.
Yes.
But anyway, I can't believe you're doing twice in one day. I was like, wow. It's like it was all a never
I'll
ending
show you exactly why I did this. And it was to bring the light. I found they came out of Jersey. New Jersey. I'll bring it up again. If I can. Hopefully I can. There it is. Yes. I found the picture. Give me a second. That is not what I wanted.
Supposedly there's
What?
Supposedly there's a fake salty rant in SNS's room.
That ain't what I wanted either. What the fuck? Where'd it go? There's a fake SNS in whose room?
There's a fake salty in SNS's room.
Oh, okay. Shit. Now I forgot where I found that damn thing. Can't find a picture right offhand. But it was a picture of police officers in New Jersey carrying around military grade M14s with red dot acquisition and silencers.
Okay.
There's about 15 to 20 of them.
All
And
right.
the one they got a picture of, he had a military grade 308 valve with a Starlight scope that was good enough to probably shoot up to 3/4 of a mile to a half a mile.
Wow.
Yeah, as a sniper rifle.
Nice.
They had military gas masks. They had military packed.
Well,
You know
everyone knows about
the
an
little trauma
issue.
quit. Hold on, let me finish telling you the whole damn uniform they had on. They had military trauma kits. Okay, on their side. They had canteens for water. They had the little food pouch for carrying food rations for like 3 days. It looked like they had the tack vest on. It had the three clips on it, you know, for the three pouches for the clips, you know,
Right?
for extra clips for their rifles.
Yeah.
Um, they had a tactical knife, like a K-bar, given to them by the military, a K-bar
Wow.
issued military. I mean, that's what they had on. And these were cops in
But they were in
Georgia.
their cop uniform, right?
No, it was military fatigues as well. Digital military fatigues,
Fuck. Oh well, you know the military has
including the helmet. They even had the helmet as well, like the military helmet.
you know the military has given a lot of these local, state, and county police departments funding, and they've basically come in and militarized a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
Well,
who was that guy that died?
you know, 5 Speed brought up a good point earlier too, and I wished he would have come up and explained that a little bit better. I got a little out of sorts with him, and it's because I was heated about it, and I didn't mean to get out of sorts with him, and I apologize for him for that. But he brought out a very valid point. That could have been also some of the cops that are out there that they're talking about are UN being UN.
Oh,
Uh,
UN peacekeepers.
yeah, UN. Well, UN issued bullshit as well. Their uniforms, their rifles, and all that. You know, and they ain't really under the UN, but they're being issued all this stuff and trying to work them into that. And, and I know some of them are. Some of them in New York are already UN and all. So yeah, and so that was sort of a interesting sight to see and behold that someone actually got a picture of them. You know,
I
and
can't
they're
remember.
all get out. Go ahead.
I can't remember the guy's name. He was on YouTube. He died. But good friends with Johnny Five's wife Tara,
Mm-hmm.
and she even made a video, 301 Initiative or 201 Initiative, whatever it was, and
Mm-hmm.
she was talking about the military coming in and uh, militarizing police departments all across the nation.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Anyway,
What the hell just happened?
I knew that from a long time ago that the military and the government were coming in and giving grant money to people. You know, not people, but departments. That's why when you would go to, like, say, a small town in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma or Texas, and you see in the parking lot they got a big SWAT truck.
Oh.
So,
Hold on, I need it. I'm 5 Speed just came live, and I'm trying to type to him. Sorry for getting out of sorts with him.
you want me to get the link from my video from earlier?
For
It
for
was
what?
live fire. It's on fire.
For you're talking about for Beaver or what?
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired of giving that fuck target his 15 minutes of fame. Tell
Well,
you the truth. I just soon he fall off the face of YouTube now.
I
Well, at
wish.
least out of this community.
No, that'll never happen.
He just stay on. I don't care if he stayed on YouTube, but I wish he'd fall out of the face of this community because he has no honor. And as I said earlier today, if something were to happen, he would be in front of me. He would never be behind me
Oh,
because
absolutely. He's a predator.
I would not trust him not to put the knife in my back, figuratively and literally.
Well, like I've always said, and I want people not to mistake what I'm saying. When I say that Beaver is a predator, I don't mean he's a predator for kids or children. He's a
Mm,
predator like a big, hungry lion.
yes.
If he can get a chance to take a fucking bite of your ass, and that's
Mm-hmm.
figuratively, he's going to take a bite of that ass because he
Oh yeah.
can. And then he'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. Or he won't even say sorry. He'd be like, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
That was the other lion. You're the only
Yep.
lion here, bitch.
Yep.
That's kind of how I'm putting it together.
Yep.
I know
Hey,
people are.
mommy and Minnie. How are you, hon? I hope you're. I hope I'm glad your day is going well, hon, and has been going well. I hope it keeps going well. She got to see what she got to have a good day today, so I'm happy about that.
And you gotta own what you're saying to you. Everybody fucks up. Everybody.
Amen. Hey, bouncer. That you. I tell you what. I would hate for you to be in front just because of that mentality. I would want you behind me because I know you would be the same person just like me. I would trust you behind me or in front of me, bouncer. And that's the truth, buddy.
Not if he's carrying a jar of Weston and he's got a bunch of condoms. Just
Well, that's
saying.
a different story. I'm talking if some bad shit was going down, and I
Oh,
ain't
okay,
talking
yeah,
that
yeah.
type of shit either.
Sorry, Bouncer Slab. I don't know you like that, but I kind of have a sneaking suspicion.
uh, but
I needed to break the mood and make Cammy laugh.
yeah,
Sorry I used you to do it.
yeah, it made me laugh. It did.
So I was in emo stream or something. I came back to it this morning when I got home. I mean, he was fucking like all night long, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. So Shiva was in there, and I came in right as they were talking about coming out of the closet or some shit, gay pride.
Yeah.
And so I congratulated Shiva. I'm like, hey, congratulations, bro. I didn't know. I said, congratulations. I said, I bet coming out of the closet at your age isn't easy. Something like that, right? And he laughed his ass off. And, Emo's like, oh, yeah, I like Lou. He's funny, da 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 da. And he's like, and I guess somebody's telling me, no, fuck, I can't think of the name now. He comes in here all the time on your stream. He's like, Shiva's not coming out of the closet. I'm like, what? Oh, shit, did I get that wrong? My bad. You got to be careful. You got to be careful when you walk into a person's live stream and they're talking about a certain topic.
Right.
I assumed, and you know what happens when people assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Well, I assumed Shiva was coming out of the closet, when in fact he's already been out of the closet all these years, I guess.
Right.
Man, that's my sarcasm.
That's funny. Actually, you're sort of funny. It took
I
a few
don't really
seconds
have
to get
anything
through.
against him. We are not going to get along. It's the internet. It's everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could be the nicest fucking kindest person in the world, and you're going to get fucking slaughtered or attacked or, this is the way life is. We're not all going to get along. I consider this the human element.
Oh wow, Dickens down, slut. Oh my God, that was funny. He goes,
Some of
"Hey
them
Terry,
names.
what you doing? Last night was fun. I'm surprised you trusted me behind you that long and deep. To be honest, you was really loose. I think you should get some help. I fell in and met your caveman. They said they have been lost for 30 years. They fell in as well."
What the fuck?
Now that was funny shit right
All started off a joke. Wow.
there.
Mm.
Oh, that was a good, whoever you are, Dickens Down Slut. That was good.
Hey, did you ever establish that one guy, whether he was or wasn't
He
underage?
came back and said he was 18, and he said he truly was. Um, didn't have no other way to prove if he was or wasn't, except for his word. But by getting him to say he really was, that I have all the stuff I need to keep my channel from being in trouble. Even if there was some type of trouble, which there wasn't because it was kept PG at the
Mm-hmm.
why he was on here. When it became rated R and things like that or better, he went on to the back and I didn't let him back up. When I did let him back up, when it got back to PG, he decided to play some stupid shit on the over his channel, and now he gets a break.
Mm.
Oops.
Well, that's the purview of being young and old. I mean, we're all gonna make. Hopefully, though, um, when you get older and you don't make the same mistakes you used to make as you were younger, you make more intelligible mistakes. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Now I know who that is, by the way, Dick and Down Slut. That's Beaver. Fucking idiot. Because
How
he
do you
said,
know?
because in one statement, Salty, how's it going? You like the taste of my name in your mouth? Do I taste good? Hmm? Who said that to
Mm.
you before already? Right here on this channel a couple of times.
Well, I'm sorry, Micro
He can,
Beaver.
he can't even he's so unoriginal with his stuff, his what do you call that? Skits, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, it's
Uh,
comedy.
yeah, that you can tell him a mile away as soon as he does something like that. It says
He's
something
mad
like that,
probably because I did my video, "Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire."
and then he says, "Does my name taste good?" I don't know why he ain't coming in on his fucking actual channel because it's been unblocked for 2 weeks. Fucking idiot moron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but here's the thing, bro. And to everybody in chat, this is a long going beef between Tammy and I and Beaver. It's not
Yeah.
something new.
Oh, this has
This
been
is like
3 years
years in
in
the
the
making.
running with them.
Yeah, this is
Mhm.
like years in the making, at least 2 years now, maybe
3 years
longer.
for me. I'd say, well, I ain't gonna say a full 3 years. I'm gonna say because he come on, how he always does, and then all of a sudden it was the knife in the back, and then it was I'd say that was about 6 months, so
Yeah,
two
that was
and a
about
half
mid
years.
2017 for you, and then I think I followed shortly thereafter. But yeah, he was involved with the whole
Yep,
Storm Hunter Country Gal thing for me.
yep.
Getting in there, fucking stirring the pot. He's an opportunistic scumbag, in my opinion.
Hmm.
And see, I can say anything I want about anyone, and it's not considered slander or libel because I've just interjected my opinion by saying, in my opinion. If more people would say, hey, fuck Lou Stefano or fuck the Salteran, he's a piece of shit, in my opinion.
Bowser says Beaver sounds like a good reason for condoms. Also reminds me of the product of inbreeding. I'd probably love to hear him squeal like a pig.
That is funny, Bouncer Slab. I mean, take some
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, stinking
responsibility.
sound slut. You're right. Okay. That may be Mark. That
What,
may
FTP?
be Mark.
Which mark? FTP marker?
Yeah, FTP Mark.
Mm.
Just fucking around now.
Let's just come back as FTP's ghost.
Well, he came back as I could be earlier this morning.
Really?
Yeah, fucking what I could be.
Wow. That's awesome.
That
I'm
was
glad I didn't get
awesome.
blamed for it. Just a matter of time, though.
It,
Anyway, so that's what I've been doing.
hey, Mama Cookie.
I'm actually thinking about buying like a camera system for my car, so when I'm driving and shit, in case I get in an accident.
Mhm.
There's been a lot of crazy shit going around in my area. A lot of stuff on the freeways too.
Like
Accidents and shit.
car wrecks and shit.
Yeah, I don't know,
Well,
dude.
you got to remember these motherfuckers have been cooped up in their house for 3 months. They forgot how to drive.
Fuck, man. I mean, it's not that easy. The big pedal is the fucking gas. The small pedal in most cars is the fucking brake.
You're right.
Big pedal, small pedal. Big pedal's on the right, small pedal's on the left.
Yeah. You're probably right, Bouncer Slab. You're probably right about that, Beaver.
What Bouncer Slab say?
He said, I'm pretty sure Beaver would be afraid to say no to me. To me, actually, he'd say, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
Probably. Probably. I mean, seriously, bro. I'm like,
I agree, but Beaver
hmm. I can't wait for Rick Rude to come back on and shred it up.
Honey, I'm home. Right now, I feel like this is home right now. Right here on this damn computer in a live stream. There you go, Bouncer. There you go, Bouncer. I know a few people that are like that, Bouncer, and they're in their 50s. My uncle was in his 60s and was that way. Kids couldn't keep up with him, especially when it comes to work. Hey, Ed Ramirez, how you been, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Okay, Dickinson's down, Dickin down slut. Wow, I see. Cover salty rant.
My bad. I meant to hit the microphone and my fat fingers hit the video. I've been carrying that knife, not the one I
No, I
cut myself
didn't.
with.
No, I didn't see the thing about MJRC.
So when I took the handle material off my knife under the pocket clip is still tight. You know, you got to lift it up before put it in the pants pocket and then adjust the knife wherever you want it. But the pocket clip holds it in place. But as far as taking the knife in and out of the pocket, it's like a diamond cutting glass. It's so smooth. In fact, I think I made it too smooth.
So what'd you say? Dickens down slut, what did you say about MJRC? Hey, zero fucks.
Oh, I was on a panel yesterday or the day before. I can't remember now. I think it was maybe the day before. And Redneck came on the panel.
Okay.
Funny thing is, he didn't say anything to me. He was the Redneck with the Fall Guy logo.
Right. That's sort
And I
of
was
weird.
wondering what the hell that was about.
Yeah, that's sort of weird.
So, I'm not really sure.
Oh, damn it. Wow, Dickens down slut. Wow. He said, "Hey DDT, I think I owe you an apology. Becca wasn't wrecked until I got a hold of her. Glad you got a mini dick. It made Becca all the more fun for me and the busload of midgets they cleaned up after."
Mm, damn.
I, yeah, Dickens down. He's on the road getting everybody right now.
And you think that could be Bieber?
Oh no, I don't. That was too. That's out of Beaver's ballpark. That's way out of Beaver's ballpark there.
Yeah.
uh,
Um, but we were talking
DDT
about Bieber, so I don't
DDT
get the
says,
whole.
"Ashley, why is he trying to spread lies about me everywhere? You're trying to spread lies about DDT? I haven't heard you speak about DDT in a couple of what almost damn near a
I'm
week.
trying to spread lies about DDT.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Um, knock, knock, knock. Where's it at? What? Your brain.
Like I said, I ain't heard you talk about DDT in at least a week, maybe even more. Yeah. So, uh,
Wow. The trolls are really going hard in overtime.
this is hey, Tron. How are you, buddy? Bye, Bandit, bro. What you up to?
Ah, I'd like to get Bayou Bandit on the panel drunk some night.
Dickens sounds like, unfortunately, you talk like a fellow with a tiny dorker. You evidently know from experience micro penis equals large clitoris.
Well, I do like fat pussy. Can I have your mom's number now? Mm.
uh,
Fuck. Mm. Obviously, there's somebody in chat saying something to me. Oh, gotcha.
Digging down, so it says, Bouncer, wink, wink.
Mm. Bouncer Slap's funny.
Bouncer says,
Given the right circumstances, the majority of your viewers in chat can say something really funny and
uh,
trip you up, especially when you're trying to be all serious and shit.
I know. Bouncer's great at that. Bouncer get me to fucking laughing there
Like he'll come
quick.
out of nowhere and he'll say something fucked up that'll make you cry with laughter when you're
Yep.
trying to be fucking serious.
Yep. And Bouncer said, "You can have my mom's number, but save me a little bit."
I forgot who it was now. Some guy said, "Hey, my mom
Okay,
gives the
DDT.
best blowjobs, but my sister's way better." That shit cracked me up.
Oh, Panty Raider's in here. Panty Raider 8's in here.
Oh, put
Sorry.
him on panel. He is so fucking funny.
If he wants to come up, he can always come up. He's
Oh, I
welcome to
talked to
come
him
up.
the other day. That was funny shit. Mm.
Damn. DDT don't lie, your asshole could be a hanger for a 747 or 3. I couldn't reach your anal walls with a nuke.
Jesus Christ. Is he
Yeah.
talking about DDT?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even going there.
Okay, Otacron, that's cool. Understand.
Damn it. You guys make me laugh like this. I start coughing.
I know. That shit's some fucking funny shit though, right there. Oh my god. Dickerson down Dickens down sluts. Yeah, you ain't even right, dude. That name ain't even right.
I
Dickens
haven't
down
seen
sluts.
Unbalanced. Where's he been hiding? Tell me what it's about, eh?
Oh, he was in here earlier today. You missed it after when Slash and Jason and all them got on.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I bet it was a real fucking circus atmosphere.
Oh, actually, it sort of kind of was. It wasn't so bad, especially after the damn CFW bullshit that happened. I was
Like
pissed.
I said, guys, I know I shouldn't make jokes of it, but there is a double standard for boys and girls. It's more accepted if a 15, 16-year-old boy gets picked up by an older female teacher than if a young girl gets picked up by an older male teacher. Let me go grab my pills and be right back.
All right. Oh, you're getting flurries, Richie? Damn, that sucks.
Mm. Oh.
Oh, so Dickens Downslet, are you saying DDT likes the gangbang guys? Is that what you getting at? Damn. Gangbanging guys, damn. Oh, are you? DDT, cool. Many fuckings more. Let's see here. Let me see that Otacron. Let me. Yeah, if y'all would go check out that thing if Otacron put that out. Oh, that's a shelter in place thing for Otacron. Oh, Otacron, may I play this? Hey, Otacron, may I please play that on my channel? That looks like it'd be an interesting thing to have played here. Hey, I can tell you now, I fantasized about 3 of my teachers. when I was in school. Just saying.
Nah, none of
Hey,
my
here
teeth.
comes Panty Raider. All right, got you. Hey, Panty Raider,
Hey,
what's up?
Little panty raider.
nothing. Hey, stop.
How did you decide to get the name Panty Raider anyway?
Uh, Chuck Bronson. I always like being a Chuck Bronson Raider.
Oh, okay.
And the panty part, I wear panties.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
My girlfriend likes me when I wear panties.
Hey, you know what? Embrace it. 2020. I got a friend that wears panties, but he does other things. Or I should say, gets other things done to him by his wife.
Right.
Anything to make your girl better.
Right.
There ain't making his wife better. I've seen his wife. Oh, she was
I'm
great looking before he got her knocked up. Now, oh, she looks like an
well,
ogre.
make her
Yeah,
happier.
she looks like an ogre.
The only
Anything to
thing that
make
makes
your
her
girl
happy is
happier
money
than this good.
and lots
DDG
of.
says DDT says he's sending your wife bagpipe music as we speak.
I don't get that.
He says he became friends with her on Facebook.
He's not going to be friends with her on Facebook because she's got her Facebook locked down, and you know, what is this interest in my wife all of a sudden? I mean,
Yeah.
I thought he had
They're
a
trying to
girlfriend.
get you triggered. That's all it is. They're trying to trigger you.
I just find it funny because a great man from Canada said to me a long time ago, Lou, DDT couldn't even control his own dick.
Yep. That was
And
the greatest saying ever.
that's the first thing that comes to mind anytime DDT talks about me, my wife, or my family, and I just can't help but snicker. It's like it's rolling around in my mind, right? So when he comes at me with these kindergarten insults, that's the first thing that pops into my mind and it makes me smile. I snicker a little bit.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Well, guys, I want to play this video right quick, and we can go right back to that because this is for Modicon, and it looks like it could be very interesting to me. Okay.
Well, then I'll mute.
He called it the shelter in place. So, let me go over here, here, and then press.
Basically, stay in the house and follow this order. But just imagine those people who don't even have a home. But this is going to take all of us. This is going to take all.
Things may appear like they may be sound, but my ship's on water, on the shaky part of ground.
Yeah, but it's Autotron's music video. It's your music video, bro.
But
It's
I'm not
awesome.
sure where for me, cause I got nowhere to go. Shelter in the place, remember we faced and then we got spaced out. Take out time, shake out minds. Shelter in place, remember we faced and then we got spaced out. Take out times, take out minds, but you could never replace or even take out rhymes. The dev channel will be well. Shit will sell. Just find with somewhere safe to dwell. Well, they told us mandate you inside your home, but I'm not sure where for me, cause I got nowhere to go.
Just imagine.
Place, shelter in the place.
But just imagine those people who don't even have a home.
Oh, you motherfucking bullshit, fucking goddamn YouTube motherfucking shit.
Shelter in place.
Sorry about that. Right there before it ended. I hate YouTube and that new shit they got going on now.
That's thought provoking. I like it. It's a good video.
I'm telling you now, what's that?
I said that was a good video. I liked it. Very thought
Yeah, but I
provoking.
hear Panty Raider.
I didn't see nothing.
Oh, okay. I hear. Oh, I got. Oh, my YouTube didn't stop. That's what it was.
Mm.
Okay, that's what it was. My YouTube didn't stop. Okay, Autotron, that was motherfucking awesome, dude. That was that was that hit me
Kudos.
right here, bro. It hit me right here, man.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
when he brings it from that perspective, I mean, how can you not, you know, see it for what it is and get choked up over it?
Yep, that was moving.
You know, that's a good question. How do you shelter in place if you
Ain't
don't
got a
have a place
place
to
to
live?
shelter with.
You know, you got to make do with what you got, I guess.
Yep, that's it.
I
That's it.
see Autotron in a whole different light. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, that hit me right there in the heart, bro. It did.
Speechless at this point.
That's all I can say. Hit me in my heart.
All
Actually,
that other bullshit secondary.
you know, it takes a lot to almost bring a tear to my eye or bring a tear to my eye. You know, as far as an emotional response other than laughing, and that one did it, and
That's a
it takes a
strong
lot
emotion
for
right
that.
there.
Do what?
I said that's a very strong emotion right there.
Yep.
I guess there's a lot of things we people who have a place to live take for granted and don't even think about on a day to day. And I'm sorry to say that that's one of the things I take for granted.
See, I don't take that for granted for the simple fact I know what it's like to be freaking homeless. It sucks. It does suck. Yes, DDT, one day I am going to visit Scotland. It's not that I want to, it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen one day.
Well, that's good, DDT. Hopefully, we'll get a global pandemic the day you visit Scotland, and you won't be able to come back. You'll be stuck over there.
No, he said, Tammy, you want to visit Scotland, asking me if I want to.
I'm gonna visit it by watching computer fucking programming and videos. I'm not getting on a plane and going
Yeah.
anywhere outside the U.S. ever.
Yes, please share that video, guys. That's a moving video, and it's something that would bring awareness to a situation that needs awareness brought to it. It should be brought to it. And please share, like and share that. Like it as well. Put some thumbs up on that, if you can. 'Cause that's pretty goddamn awesome. I don't care what anybody says.
Ah,
I'm pretty much like Salty. I can't drive to it. I ain't going.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bullshit and say that I understand because I
Come
don't.
on, don't let me be the first one. Don't let me be the only one put a thumbs up on that video, guys. Because I just was the first one to put a thumbs up on that. Let's get some thumbs up on that video, guys.
Make everybody aware about it. You know.
Yes, that too. Make them aware. This
Mm.
that should go viral.
Well, any luck, it will. Wow, I don't even know what to say at this point.
Only other thing I could say is Autotron needs to go try to get on fucking America's Got Talent. That's the next thing I got to say about that.
Yeah, I couldn't have made that.
And I know the man's got a great singing voice, and that proved it. Just saying. Dude, you got a talent with that beatboxing you can do, Autotron. That's a talent, dude. You sing great. You just don't think you do. You sing great, man. I've heard you sing without a fucking mic and put a lot of people who have a mic in front of their mouth and actually got recording contracts. You sing way better than a lot of them, in my opinion. So shit, I don't see why you couldn't try that. At least try it and see where it leads you. You might be surprised. You show a video like that behind you, guarantee you might go somewhere, Autotron. Hey, Autotron, buddy.
Hey, bud. Hey, dude, thank you for playing that video. Probably gonna sound all fucked up because I'm on a shitty connection.
Yeah, I know you out there where you're at right now out there, Roadhogs, you ain't got a very good channel.
Robotic.
Yep.
Yep. Robotic. Yep.
Yeah, Roadhog has problems with that all the
time. Hey, dude, I hope you like that song though. That was for everybody, and then I just definitely felt that, to that beat right there. That was nice. It just went off the top with it, and I mean, to be honest with you, calling it, Shelty Shelterton, is a spin off of Tuffy McTufferson, kind of. But Shelterton, when I say shelter in the place, I'm talking about myself, shelter in the place.
Yep.
What's up, OG? What's up? Yep. But then at the same time, OG, it's like a real situation where, like, I was literally, if you read, I have a description. I mean, my life was turned upside down by shelter in place. Like, I no longer have the same life that I had before. Completely different.
Yeah, I can see that. So, I can see that. I mean, it affected us, but for you, oh my God, the effects that can be are mind staggering. The effects that can become for you.
The video in the van. The video in the van in the video is the one I'm in right now. So
right,
and this is the chow that Roadhog brought me tonight.
Hey, it looks pretty damn good if you ask me.
It's a concoction, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's hella tasty, yo. It's got like fucking enough salt on it and stuff. I got my keyboard and my books and stuff, and I travel very light. But yeah, I'm in a fucking van right now.
But, hey, I know about traveling light, bud. I mean,
right?
I've been in your shoes. I've literally walked. I've walked many miles in your shoes.
Right.
I know where I know where you're at. I know how things are, bro.
Right. It's not, when you choose it, it's not that bad. And so for a long time I had chosen that, but then recently I was like over it. I was no longer wanting to be outside, and then because of some whistleblowing shit that I got involved in, I ended up outside again. That's the bummer. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm just like, if I had chosen it originally, then fuck, I wouldn't be complaining or even calling myself homeless or whining. I'm whining a little bit about shelter in place because I'm like, holy fuck, like, I feel like it's crazy because I had a shelter pool going before shelter in place came out. So it trips me the fuck out, dude, that you would have shelter in place. Check it out, Tammy. shelter in place, right? Okay, in San Francisco, it was the first place, dude. That like throughout in the whole country, the first city that to do a shelter lockdown.
Right.
And it's just kind of funny that I'm there and I have my shelter pool going too. It was almost I was either like on a premonition type tip or San Francisco came up with that shit and pitched it and everyone went for it. And I don't know, man. I you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's this fucking small world, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, why should I look at that coincidence and I just go, damn, that's crazy. Shelter pool and then shelter in place also. It's just fucking, it's insane. And dude, I was totally saving money with window cleaning. Money was coming in. I was going and fucking stacking chips, and now that is not happening. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pissed me off, dude. Pissed me off. So I had to make that song about it. But also the song was really like for Roadhog, and it's really me saying, yeah, like I'm very lucky and grateful to have the people that I have in my life right now supporting what it is I do, and it just so happens that they're constitutionalists. They have the same, they want freedom. They're really freedom. I wouldn't even say they're constitutionalists. I just say, how about freedom lovers? Fellow freedom
Mm-hmm.
lovers. And the freedom was completely taken from a lot of people.
one of the things I could see that's probably bugging you because you were like me. You went when you wanted to go and went whenever you wanted to go. Like when you were out in
Right.
California. Now it's
Yep.
like this shelter in place crap is like got you to where you can't go when you want to go where you want to go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly. I can't
you
do
know,
it. Yeah. I'm totally less free.
There's
100%.
no freedom of movement for you.
yeah.
You're that's why
See, at least we got that back here, and I did it anyway. I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck what Wolf said. I walked when I wanted to walk. I did what I wanted to do. But a lot of people did do that shelter in place and said, and now they're saying fuck you. We're doing it anyway. All of them are. I never was one to comply to anything. You know that. But I did it just for shits and giggles and on purpose. That's me. Uh, uh, but uh, but now people are doing that, so they're getting their freedom back. And by the way, Dick,
Right.
Dickin Down Sluts wants me to tell y'all this joke. I wish DDT's mom would have swallowed, but it wasn't my turn in her mouth.
Mm.
Here we are, awkward. I never did pay my child support. I figured she made enough out of her asshole to raise it.
Mm.
Just like,
Okay.
that's sort of funny. I'm sorry. But okay. But back to you. Honestly, dude, that right there, that fucking video alone, with you singing that song, but I
Yeah.
guarantee you would probably get a four votes on America's Got Talent.
Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, man. Some entertainment, like it felt right, to produce that, and even do a video on it. That was produced on my cell phone with an application called um, N-Track, and so yeah, the whole video was shot with just one phone. That's the one I'm on
See,
right
that's
now,
fucking awesome. You did that with a fucking phone. Imagine what you could do with a whole computer set up.
right?
I know, right?
God
Yeah.
dang. I can't even fucking get. I've been trying to do a fucking video for 2 weeks now for Gary Snowflake, and I can't even get that fucking done. You did a whole fucking music video. God dang.
Why don't
Thanks,
you
man.
shop it
Yeah.
around to some music companies? Maybe somebody can pick you up under a label.
It is what it is, man. It's right now. I just started, I started Shelterton. Could move to a completely different YouTube channel for the next one. Like I don't know what the next one's going to be, but I mean there has to be a home base where these videos actually end up. Because I do look at it as like an alternative channel for income as well. I like in the future. I'm like looking at this and going, well, I could possibly produce. Like I just finished up. a an introduction for Pennsylvania paranormal phenomena, aka Nuckenfuts.
Right.
Um, and it sounds good. It's got a nice fat beatboxing, um, with some nice eerie organs in it, and just a nice quick little shout out to the Pennsylvania paranormal phenomenon, crew right there. And it's just a nice, real short intro. Hopefully she uses it, and I see that it's possible to have like a business, potential there. So instead of just, like, I mean, trust me, dude, I don't want to let go. That's why you saw me crying in the video. Those were real tears actually were coming out. And you know, it's like I cry because I'm just like I'm happy because I have this shelter, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
also my life has been devastated. I have to completely change the way that I do things.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy. Like I'm not even turning myself into a victim. It's like I'm just acknowledging that this is probably something that other people are going through
Yep.
also, is being having no place to go right now. So
Yep. You're right. And now the
uh
ones that did have a place to go, like in Denver, they're having a COVID outbreak
right. Are
and
they?
things like
See?
that. So,
Yep. See?
uh,
And
it's
yeah, I'm very lucky, right, to be able to bug out, right, dude?
yes, you were, and that you did get caught up in that fucking. You got to go here bullshit, you know.
Right.
And
Well, I
so
mean,
I'm glad you got out when you did.
right?
And
Can you
it,
imagine? Yeah.
yeah, you think your life was turned upside down now? I think you wouldn't have liked that life, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, how much worse would it be if you were in California right now, up in San Francisco, with all the
Honestly, I
restrictions?
don't know because I'm pretty adaptable. I mean, I would have probably just adapted to it, and, also knowing the threshold of police officers and their tolerance would be able to gauge relatively easily, you know, when to be out and when not to be out with my camera or whatnot, because
Yeah.
no matter what, you can't remove corrupt cops and shit, and I won't be fuck copsing if I'm trying to get shots and stuff. But overall, I just decided that it's not a good idea to be in San Francisco and be sleeping outside under a bridge and be trying to do independent journalism as well with a camera. And you know what I'm saying? The way we do it,
Mhm.
it's not smart for me to then go back to sleeping under a bridge, especially if I'm, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
injecting myself into public controversy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And then going to
Cops
sleep
kick
under a
bridges, and
fucking
when they
bridge.
kick bridges, people get hurt.
Yeah.
I just decided it was not fair, or safe for me to be out there and reporting and sleeping under a bridge. Now, believe if I had a place, I'd still probably be out there. You see what I mean? I would have dealt with the shit. It would have been tolerable. But no place, really? I can't
And
even fucking report.
you see that right there? Bouncer Slab put that in very good words for what I felt about that video. Putting
Putting
music to
music to
words
work.
is worthless, but putting feelings in those words is priceless. And you can feel the feeling. You can feel it. Uh, and I think that's why it moved me so much, man. You could
Appreciate
feel
that,
what
dude.
you were feeling.
Right? Yeah, man. I mean, the lyrics are so exactly what a lot of people I think will resonate with. It seems all right, but it's actually we don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? Shaky ground, yo. Everybody, it just resonates. And shelter in the place, baby. Shelter in the place. For me, it's a happy moment because I'm celebrating actually halfway. But then you
Hmm.
can tell through my rhetoric that there's really not it's a reluctant celebration, because yes, I have shelter, but this is not ideal. This is not how I envisioned it. You see what I'm saying happening? So it's like I have to be grateful and
You're right,
not
Bouncer, on that. And I've noticed another thing. Most states they have some of the worst concentrations of the COVID. If you notice, are Commonwealth states. I would say only one ain't, and they might as well be a Commonwealth state, and that's Illinois.
we the people.
Have you noticed that?
um I have noticed that it's relatively relaxed out here, although there's been some,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're out in
COVID
the
measures.
yeah, you're out in the country part of it, but I'm talking like Chicago.
Yeah,
There's like,
no, trust me, they're taking it seriously even out here,
hmm
like with requirements to wear a mask just to go into Dollar General here in this small town. Can you believe it?
hmm
So you know how it is in the big city. It must be
here,
crazy.
here's some of the people have almost quit wearing their mask even in the stores now, and some of the stores are not even saying anything now.
Right.
They're done
Nobody,
with it.
nobody ever said anything to me, and I never wore a mask.
There you go. There you go. Penny Reader ain't never worn one, and a lot of people around here are getting to the point they're just ripping them off their faces. They ain't fucking. They're done. Yeah.
Well,
Um,
see, you're right, and the mask thing is something. See, I consider the mask thing to be relatively uh, a minor incursion, very minor incursion into any type of guarantee, constitutional guarantee, because it doesn't infringe on any really meaningful liberty loss. It is a consideration for other people, but when you're dealing with people's incomes and total life shattering, you know, circumstances, we're not, we're way beyond, anything minor. You know what I'm saying? It's like not just minor infringements, but no, you stop the whole production of businesses. Families are affected. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just weird, man. I hope to God that I don't have it, that no one that I didn't play a part in that. But unfortunately, I can't say that I didn't because I'm a human being, and it's because of human beings that this shit is happening. So it's like I'm trying to take a feeling of unity and expand my sense of self by including other people in it, and I gotta take responsibility for me maybe not doing something in the past that I could have done, or for doing something that I shouldn't have done. I don't fucking know, but obviously we didn't get here in this circumstance by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But it was with others, but it was also by our choices too, of ignorance being a choice, right? Choosing to wait or whatever. 'Cause fucking hey, Tammy, I didn't even wake up until shit like my mid 30s and decide to start studying law.
right.
So after I actually let go of all that music crap, dude, I literally thought that I was supposed to be famous, a
Right.
famous singer. And I gave up on that shit, Tammy, because I was more interested in and gratified by understanding the law, and helping people was more, was more satisfying at that moment. And being able to converse with people, I was still connecting with all kinds of people, new relationships, totally different dynamic than I was used to. So I let go of the music and kind of adopted a completely different mindset,
Hey,
you
I
know, and
understand
then
that.
yeah. So and then go so now when I reincorporating the music thing and having a completely different mindset, now I'm you know that music, putting it out right there, was just nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? It being put into that. And so I'm not trying to get paid from that. But it's not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? To try to, seek alternative channels for income. And so just, I don't necessarily want to get back into music again, but do you know what I'm saying? It's like
hmm
almost like I should probably do that if I can make money from it, you know?
Well, the way I
So,
look at it is, imagine that you like what you're doing as far as the ability to help people the way you're helping people. Imagine what you could do with some income to help further that ability. If
indeed,
you could,
indeed.
you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's the only
yeah,
reason I'm
absolutely.
saying I would say to do it. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it override what you want to do now as far as helping people. Use it to help people.
Right. No,
So,
absolutely. Yeah. The, you know, I mean, I can't save the world, but I think that just the idea that, here I am, right, like hesitating to put the video out, and to distribute it to the audience, you know. And I sat on that video for like a day or two before I put that out because I was just like, I'm not sure, about. I don't want someone to take a little like snippet of it, like a teardrop falling, right, and make a fucking cheesy like gif out of it, so it moves like, and then they start using it, and the meaning gets twisted. So I had to sit there and analyze a bunch of shit for a while and figure out how to put it out in the most like in a way that was non-biased,
Well, I'm
you
going to
know.
share that in another community that I'm a part of, also, if you don't mind. And that's I'm
Nah,
in an Arena of the Gathering, or excuse me, Magic the Gathering Arena community. Okay, because I play
okay,
the game,
cool.
and
Yeah,
I play the game on my computer and all. And
that sounds fun.
it's very strategic, very fun.
Like,
It works your
okay,
brain.
okay.
It works your brain. It's like a card game of chess, basically. You got
Exactly.
to think many
Dungeons and
moves ahead of
Dragons
your
style.
opponent. Uh,
Like Dungeons and Dragons, kind of.
uh, it's like chess met Dungeons and Dragons. Yes.
Nice.
Because you got to think many moves ahead of your opponent, or your opponent's going to whoop your ass. That hands down. Even if you got a way
Yes.
superior deck, okay, a deck of cards, okay. It will if you don't with what you got in your hand, you got to think about so far ahead
Mm,
with what that you could do with that, or your opponent's going to beat you hands down, especially when you get in the top tiers. I'm starting to get into the top tiers, and I'm finding that out the hard way because I ain't thinking as far ahead as them even. Okay, and I have had my ass handed to me pretty sporty in these top tiers, and I'm loving it because it's a challenge now. The lower tiers, it was fun. Some of them gave me a challenge because some of them top tier guys had to go through the same areas I did, and to get to the top tier. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Yep.
so I ran into a few of them on the way up myself, and
Dope.
and and I got to know a couple of the guys that are some of the bigger names that are like in the top 10 and things like that. So I'm going to go
And you
there.
think that they would like the? You think that they would like the tune? I appreciate that. That's
Some of them,
nice.
I think a lot of them would. Um, I would
Hmm.
because they think a lot. They got a lot of the same mindset as us, you know, and um, and things like that. And they're also talking to me about the First Amendment stuff that I do. And some of these boys are from Scotland, England, Ireland, uh, things like that, and they're talking to me about this stuff and how are we handling this and things like that. And I said we're doubling down on fighting for our rights now. We're done. We're done being pushed around. And they like hearing what's happening. You know.
Well, that's what's up. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, you can sit there and if you listen to the lyrics, take out times, take out minds, you know, but is part of the hook. Shelter in. Remember, we faced right,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got spaced out.
Yep.
Remember, we faced and then we got spaced out. It's like a
Yep.
song for remembering what really happened and how things changed so
See,
instantly.
you got to remember they're going through the same exact shit over there as we are here, if not worse. You got to remember that. They got actual armed guards basically patrolling the streets in some places in Scotland, from what I found out.
Where at? Oh, in
Uh,
Scotland? Yeah. Well,
yeah, there's some of the smaller towns where they say it's supposedly worse, but it's not. These people are coming forward and saying they don't know anybody who's sick, and they know everybody in the motherfucking town, but yet they're claiming they got the worst COVID case amount of COVID cases. They can't really go out and communicate now because they got them locked down with armed guards. so they can't move
Yeah.
out and say this is fucking bullshit. They're trying to get their name out through trying to get their story out through social media as well, and a lot of them been shut down and tore down as well. So
Damn. Well, I mean, that sucks. I mean, like other people are saying, it's a global thing, and so it doesn't. That's why I think another reason why this song is so powerful is because the message is something that is so translatable in other countries too. Just being, without a home, and not having a place to go to in any country. You know what I'm saying? Sucks. You know. But just luckily, I have good friends that I've met from the First Amendment audit community that have been supporting me the whole fucking time, dude.
yeah,
Um, and they're with me, and not holding my hand or anything like that, but just allowing there as witnesses to how it is to be responsible, and also being there as a support when it's necessary, and
I
that's
tell
what
you
friends
what,
do.
you made a friend for life. I think with Roadhog as well. What do you need? What were you about to say, Panty Raider? I saw you on mute. Apologize.
Nah, just see the picture better. You
Do what?
can just see the picture better when it's unmuted.
Mm. Oh, okay, okay. um,
Right?
but yeah,
How's it going,
I know
Tammy?
you got a friend for life there with Roadhog. He likes you,
Right?
and I've seen that. I mean, hell, he takes you for rides into town and every fucking thing else. If he didn't like you, I
Yeah,
don't
he
think he'd
does.
be doing shit like that. You know what I
No,
mean?
dude, the guy, yeah, him and I are like he is exactly like was on the phone. Like I could go days, without seeing Road or talking to Roadhog when I was in the city. Why
Mm,
should I expect anything different now that I'm actually here on the
right,
property? Do you know what
right.
I'm saying? It's not going to be different.
Well.
So
That's
it's
y'all
really
living
kind
your
of nice.
lives. That's all.
Yeah.
That's y'all living your lives. That's like me and Jen. People don't comprehend. Even though we're living in the same house, we don't spend much time around each other. You know, she's doing her thing on her computer or she's watching TV. I come in the door. I come to my room. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so
Hmm.
so
Do you
it
have a
ain't.
PayPal link, Auditron? If people want to
What's that?
donate, do you have a
Yeah,
PayPal link?
there's a PayPal link in the description for the video. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, if you want to put your PayPal out there as well, Autotron, I don't
I
mind if
do.
you want to put it in my chat. I don't mind.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Tammy Lynn.
Anytime, bud. Anytime.
What,
Uh,
it would be awesome to get like, I would love it if this video went viral. And I got, the link is in the description, and who knows what could happen. I mean, quite honestly, the shelter could come sooner than later, and you know, things are looking pretty good. I mean, like it, yeah, like even though I'm happy with very little right now, I have very little. I'm just, but I'm miles ahead of where I was under the bridge. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I don't I need all the financial help right now that I can get. That's why I'm trying to produce these songs and to give something of value, where when I can't go out and do cop watches and First Amendment audits or contribute um from the legal thing. Can you hear me?
mhm. Yeah, I hear
Okay.
you fine.
Well, basically, yeah, contributing on in the legal realm, right? And I'm, it's, I'm tempted to, and to broaden the the perspective or the parameters some, like, and get into that entertainment thing with the music and stuff, and so that's why I've kind of like focused on trying to help people with their intros. So like I would be willing to contribute something to you that you can use with, like, by doing an introduction for someone. I don't just expect a handout, but like, like, yeah, like donations are always a great. I'm grateful, for it. Um, and when, like, obviously I don't want people that are having hard times to donate to me, because it's really just for people that can afford to do it and want to help out, not if it's going to put you in a burdening situation, you know what I mean? But I won't refuse any donations,
Mm.
I'm just saying that it's important to know that, basically that you don't have to, if you're having hard times
So you're
already.
telling people that if they can afford to go ahead and donate, and you'll accept it, and try not to feel bad about it.
I don't feel bad about accepting donations, except for if I find out that the person really couldn't afford it, and they
Okay.
did that anyway. Yeah.
I mean,
But
I'm in a fortunate circumstance where, quote unquote, I'm considered essential. So nothing in my life has really changed, other than the fact that when I go out in public and I got to go to a
hmm
store or I got to go to a gas station, get my supplies, I got to wear a mask. That's the only bad thing.
right, well, why is it bad to wear a mask and concede on that argument when it's like you have so much other good shit going for you, like, like the
It's
mask thing
bad
is
because
really.
it came from our city
Yeah.
government, and it came on that
It,
state level.
honestly, I'm
Honestly,
looking at it
go
this
ahead.
way. Okay, they've already tried to blame China. Okay, for this virus. Okay, when we all know that Bill Gates owns the patent on this virus. Okay, um, and you can look that up through the patent numbers and everything else. The Now they are not even allowing American businesses to convert themselves into mask making plants or into latex glove making plants. Anyone that offers to have done that, they shut them down immediately. Uh, and So they quit offering to do it, just to say. There was a latex glove plant right here in Pennsylvania, or not
Right.
latex glove, excuse me. It was a condom making plant, excuse me, that they offered to switch over to making latex gloves. They shut them down. They won't let them. They won't let them do anything. Uh,
See.
there was a couple of factories. One in Arkansas, and I believe the other one was in Oklahoma that offered to start making masks. They got shut down immediately by the government. Okay, the only masks that we're getting are from China. Get them little blue fucking masks. You see everybody running around with. How easy it
Right.
is.
And they're like,
How easy would it be
fuck
for
that.
them? How easy would it be for them to break open a container? Okay, break the seal on a container, go in, infect them mask, close it back up, put a new seal on that container, and send it out. Just to blame China yet again. And
Right.
that's my concern about all that fucking mask shit. And then forcing you and wanting to force you to wear them. You know, there's several places that are workplaces now that they're forcing you to wear them little blue masks from China. You can't even wear your own personal mask that you made or had someone else make for you. Now, so you see what I'm getting at, and that's
Yeah.
scary to me. That's a scary thought to me, and don't think our government has the humanity to not do that. Our government has no humanity and would do that in a heartbeat to further their agenda. Yes, sir.
I totally believe that there is a possibility for other human beings to be hurtful because I've dealt with that. You've dealt with that. We've all dealt with that. We know our own potential too to hurt other people. You know what I'm saying, or not to. If shit gets out of hand. You know what I'm saying. Um, so yeah, never put it past people to fuck each other over. I mean, if anything, right, Tammy? uh,
Right.
we can trust each other to do that because I hear a lot of times people say they don't trust others, or they have to trust is earned, right? All that stuff, right?
Yep.
Well, there's a little bit of there is trust actually. If I could prove to you and to all the naysayers out there that you do have trust in humanity, right? Even if it's just a little tiny bit of trust, right? At least you can't say that you don't have any, you know. And that's a good place to start from when you're dealing with relationships, friendships, and coming together as a community in general is having some form of common bond, you know.
Hmm. Well, I do trust in a lot of humans, and then
Yeah.
then there's a certain type of trust where I know I trust that I'm going to get screwed. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And our
Yep.
government
At
has
least it's
proved beyond a
yep.
shadow of a doubt it'll screw me in a heartbeat. Uh,
Yeah.
the as far as humanity goes itself, that's a different story. Hey, matters worse. What's up?
Right.
Uh,
Yeah,
so uh,
exactly. And so I look, Tammy, we're like part of this big thing, right? This, like as much of an individual as I am, some of the stuff, some of the mind, the way the mind works, I mean, like this is why I think like bloodlines, people focused on bloodlines in this, in this reality because they know, that there's something to be said for humanity as a species in general, you know what I mean? Like, and for the different aspects of individuality, there's something valuable in everything, something valuable in every form of life, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all part of the same fucking thing, right? So it's like that discovery of abundance being all around me
mhm.
really is what
All right, you're breaking up. You must have moved. You broke up.
I did.
Yeah, you're moving. You're breaking up pretty
Can you
bad.
hear
You're
me?
roboting now.
Hold on a second. You there?
You're still roboting,
Oh,
bud.
there you go.
There you go. I can hear you now.
Oh, thank you, Hag. Best. Yeah, it's really good, huh? Yeah. Thank you,
Hi,
Hag. You're
Hag.
the best.
Tell
This is
Hag.
great.
Tell Hag we all
Oh,
said hi.
Tammy Linlin said hello. She's laughing.
That woman is
I can't
freaking
believe
awesome.
Hag just handed me some goulash.
Oh hell yeah, hell
No,
yeah. Why
they're
not?
fucking great, dude. Hag sat here and fucking brought me coffee for the first like every single day for like a week, right?
Damn.
Until I'm like finally, yeah, until I'm like, hey, Road, I don't want to take hot coffee from Hag anymore, okay, because of her lupus. So I need
Right.
a pot that I can make my own in. So we broke out a pot so I make my own coffee now because she was just bringing it to me consistently. That's how
Oh
nice she
wow.
is,
Well, that's an awesome woman right there. Trying to make you
right?
feel welcome. Trying to make you feel at home.
Okay.
That's awesome people right there. That's also good old country folk right there. That's how
Right?
good old country folk act, man.
And like
Yeah.
I feel bad for Road, right, and for Hag because
Mhm.
they like they are old people, kind of sorta, and I mean they're young but they're old. You know what I mean? Old guy calls himself old guy because he's fucking old.
Right.
Um, and you know Hag is a different story. She's definitely not looking old at all, or acting old. It's just, I guess, the body, is worn, and that's just something that happens. But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's
Well,
my main
as we
concern.
all get older,
My main
our
concern is
bodies
being
wear out,
yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm. Who said that?
I did. I said that.
Oh, would you say their bodies wear out?
Yeah, as we get older, our bodies start wearing out. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And depending on how hard you
Right.
worked your body when you were younger, it's how bad it wears out on you when you're older.
Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me.
What's going on? Hey,
Hey, who is that?
that was
Mister
make matters worse.
Make it worse. Oh, make
Yeah, I'm still having
Mister Make
issues
it.
here. I don't really don't know what's going on.
Oh, Oh, we're talking about him and his situation there.
I got a
There at
headset with
and
mic on it. With mic on it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
oh, you got a bad backseat,
I'm just getting a lot of background feed.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that um, the you know the community, man, like came together to help me get the shelter pool going, even before shelter in place.
Mm-hmm.
That's some strange shit, Tammy. It's like a little bit of serendipity there. Why would you know what I mean? It's just a strange coincidence, to have a shelter pool. Fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was like uh, someone was watching out for your ass.
Right?
I
You
know.
know what? What if that?
I
Have you
know
heard of
the
that?
feeling.
Voice to skull. Have you heard of that shit? Voice to skull technology.
Yes. Mhm.
So maybe I had some voice to skull shit going on there. And they're like, you want to go with the PayPal right here? Yes. Select this name. Select this password. Yes. Select voice to skull. I'm thinking it's all my thoughts when it's actually someone else and shit. That'd be fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's probably
I
nothing to
agree.
joke about, but
Uh,
yeah, no.
I've had that stuff happen to me so much in my life. You know, to where it's like something just comes out of the blue, like when I need it. You know,
Right?
and it's like I seen that happen with you with that, and that was something you needed, and it came out of the blue, and it and
You
then
mean
it
the
became
shelter?
yeah, the shelter thing, yeah, and then it became
Right?
even more prevalent on how much it was needed now that this COVID came about.
Right. Like the intensity increased, right?
Yep. So it was
Like
like,
I was literally feeling like 2 years before this COVID shit that my street days were over, and I
right,
was like, I'm so over this. Hmm.
I
Um,
understand, and then boom,
yeah.
guess what? You had to be over it.
Exactly. Well, I had to be, and exactly that's the whole point. But what about those people that really don't have a place to go? You
I
see
know.
what
I
I'm saying? Like I was very. That's why I'm saying I'm so lucky, and that song has a lot of meaning. It's because
mhm,
imagine those people that don't have a place to go.
yeah, I know.
And you know who
I
it was that
believe.
said that shit in the song?
Mm,
Guess who that voice is? What? That was the fucking mayor of San Francisco.
really.
Yeah, that's who said that. That she was like, just follow the order, but just imagine those people that don't have a home. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was actually London Breed's voice during one of the shelter-in-place press conferences.
You know,
So I found that one
that's about the only governor that's probably ever worried about the homeless like that.
right. I mean, it makes her look good. You know,
Yep.
she, she's
Because I've heard
the mayor of.
our governor here hasn't even addressed the homeless, and I've tried to get them to address. None of the government will address the homeless. It's like they don't have homeless here, even though I
Right.
know they do. I see one every day. He walks back and forth every day, and I've given him money right out of my pocket before, right at the little convenience store, um, and because I know he needed it. And he walks back and forth there every day, 20, almost 10 to 15 miles. Excuse me, on 20. I figured it out. It was closer to 10 to 15 miles. And he walks out of the woods, and then he walks on down to the store, to the little convenience store, and then he walks all the way back up to his house, or up to where his tent is, we call it his house, and goes back into the woods. Disappears, you know,
Right.
and
Fucking Sasquatch.
yep, yep.
It's hilarious.
If you didn't know he was there, you wouldn't even know that he's there. I
Right.
found out where he was because he told me where he was because I asked him. And we sat down and we had a conversation one day. I walked up to the store and I sat there and had a conversation with him for a little bit. You know, I bought him some food, things like that. He was like $3 short on this damn sandwich, and he was trying to figure out how to get $3. I just bought the whole damn sandwich for him, bought him a drink, everything else. Sat down and talked to him. He's a pretty good old boy,
Right.
and
That's good. Yeah.
he had some
See.
bad times. He had some bad times. He got hurt at one of his works. He just couldn't
Right.
pull out of the bad time. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
I agree with
And
you
some
on that,
people like
Mama Cookie.
what you say. Can't
Said
see
our
chat.
governor could care less about the homeless. He only worries about the lining his pockets. I couldn't agree more with that, Mama Cookie with Wolf. That's all he cares. He's a sorry individual.
The governor from where?
Pennsylvania Governor Wolf.
Pennsylvania. Okay.
Yep. Very sorry individual. I don't like him.
It sucks. What was I mean, obviously he is just like a fucking puppet, right?
Uh,
Pretty much. Is he just like a puppet or something?
he thinks he's God. He thinks he's God. Literally. He
Wow.
he he has gone and defied the people and and uh and and the constitutional rights of people and the constitutional rights of what his office should be entailing. Okay, that he is now being subjected to personal lawsuits, not governmental lawsuits. Himself
Mm-hmm.
as a person is under lawsuits now.
Hmm.
That's how bad he fucked up.
Right. He must have lost
And Mama Cookie
some
Mama Cookie said
sovereignty.
he's a Democrat as well. A demon
Right.
crat. A demon crat. Yeah.
I mean, it just I definitely the form of voting where we vote, you know, people into office. Certain those are called electors, right? Some of those people are going to be electors, right? Well, that whole system comes from the common law of qualified electors, but it has moved so far away from the community-based governing that we don't even recognize it as being a form of local government. Grassroots type of government du jour, and so you know because it's so big now, everything is identified with the state. You know what I'm saying? And that the state, as a corporation, right, runs the shit from the top down,
Mhm.
and therefore making it even harder to recognize as something that is grassroots. When in
Mhm.
fact, actually, the roots of the form of government do come from the grassroots common law. You know,
Right.
and so that's kind of part of the trick of how the government is able to get away with doing what they do is because they do use common law. They do use it, and a lot of people are 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 saying, you know, we don't need any type of government, or they want the just government. I like people that want the justified government that belongs here, not just no government altogether. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it would be beautiful to never have to have government, but then what would we do with individualism? And it opens up a completely different ball of wax. It's like a huge philosophical discussion at that point too, right? But
Mhm.
yeah, like just if we were trying to not to change too much, right, and just continue to make the system better, right? We're not going to get rid of everything that's been working for us. So we and a lot of people will argue with me, no, the Constitution doesn't, and all that stuff doesn't work, you know. But no, it definitely can. It definitely can, and it's supposed to be limitation on
Well, that's
on
how
government.
right now people are, the DAs have seen the error of their ways as far as this goes with the COVID, and they're even citing the
Right.
Constitution right now as why they're going
Mm-hmm.
against Wolf, and saying that they will absolutely not prosecute anybody for a ticket that they have gotten for anything to deal with this COVID, especially
Right.
businesses, because everybody has the right to feed their family by constitutional right. They have the right
Right.
to for life, liberty, and happiness. Well, you got to have a job to have a life
Yeah.
and happiness. Because if you ain't having a good life, you ain't happy, and you got to eat to have a good life. Is the way they're looking at that.
Right.
So yeah, they're saying no, fuck you, Wolf. We ain't even going to prosecute these people that are doing this now. There and there was
Good.
there was 2 3 days ago, or excuse me, 2 days ago, and then yesterday there was five, and now today there are seven. Different counties, seven different county district attorneys have said no, fuck you, we're done. We ain't gonna prosecute these people if they do it. Fuck you. And this is why. And they got grounds to stand on through the Constitution. Yeah. Um, to do what they're doing by saying that it's an unlawful decree. It ain't even law. It can't
Right.
even because
Well,
it's not
and
gone
that's
through
what.
legislation
Well,
become a law.
here's the thing. Now, right, and so whether or not a person has to follow any of the mandates or
Mhm.
executive orders comes down to whether or not the order is valid in one of two different ways. Either it's or invalid. If it's facially invalid, or whether it is invalid as applied, is what is important. If it's invalid on its face, right, then a person can just completely ignore the order. They don't have to follow it. They could just go out and exercise their rights with impunity, right? But
Right.
if it's only valid as applied, then typically the person has to actually follow the order and then seek judicial review after the fact. When they weren't given any type of alternative channel or anything like that, would actually also work in their favor. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. But yeah, that's the same process that is used for policies that are put into place that affect First Amendment rights and shit like that too. So
By the way,
By
I
the
wanted
way,
to let you know.
I wanted to let you know.
Salty said he was
Salty
very
said he
moved
was
by your
very
video, man.
moved by your video, man.
well, right on. Well, ask him why he smashed the thumbs down then.
He didn't. Anybody smashes the thumbs down on that, I would be pissed at,
I think someone
because
did actually.
that's a sorry individual that is letting their uh, their problems with you dictate what they do instead of actually seeing the trueness of that video. Is the way I see that. Go ahead and
Right.
try
Thanks,
your
man.
uh, Mr.
Yeah.
Make matters worse.
Pretty cool.
Go ahead and try your new headset, buddy.
Headset, buddy.
But I can tell you now, you
Yeah.
got a
But
lot
I
of
can tell you
feedback
now, you
still.
got a lot of feedback still.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Nope. There's
Yeah.
feedback.
Nope. There's feedback.
Yeah, I can still hear the
Yeah,
feedback.
I
Let
can
me
still
go
hear
in
the
and see some
feedback.
more
Let me go
settings
in
and
and
see
do
what
some more
happens.
settings. See what happens.
All right.
All
He's
right.
wanting to try to get the bugs
He's
worked
wanting
out
to
of
try to
his
get the
headset
bugs
so he
worked out
can
of his headset
Right.
so he can
involve himself in our
involve
conversation.
himself in our conversation.
Cool. Mama Cookie left a comment.
Oh, did
That's the
you?
only
I
reason I
missed
found
it.
out someone gave me a thumbs down. She said 51 minutes ago, that she can't believe someone would put a thumbs down on my awesome video. Thank you, Mama Cookie.
Mhm. I agree.
Mama Cookie.
And if
Yeah,
y'all
I
don't
appreciate that. I
have,
mean,
if y'all don't have the link, here's the link. I'm gonna give you the link again.
thanks, man. Yeah, and the reason
And
why it's not on my main channel is because I don't know. I was thinking about putting it on the main channel. I started a completely separate YouTube page for it. I do strange things sometimes like that.
right,
So, and it's actually called Shelty Shelterton. So, part of it is because when random people go to it, if they do, I'm hoping this thing goes viral, you
uh-huh.
know, because I want a bunch of random people to just go to it and be like, damn, one dude, one video. Obviously, this is art. It's made to be artistic. And as an expression to what's going on with the shelter in place stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just I want people to go to that YouTube channel. And let's see if we can get that one, which has one fucking video on it. Let's get that to go over 1,000 subscribers really, really quickly.
Hmm. Yeah, that would be
Because if
cool.
that does, then I know I'm onto something. As far as the music is concerned, we can keep going with that. Like
Hmm.
sometimes the opportunities, man, they do come in the form of massive challenges. So, you know,
Okay, yeah, let's see it.
getting
How
oh,
how
get
do I sound now?
you sound
It's
good.
not near as bad, but it's still
Still
there.
echo. Still echo.
Was that Painting Raider?
I see, I see you still echoing. Still
Yeah.
echoing.
Yep. Still got an echo.
But yeah, spread the word. I'm gonna get out of here, I think. But
All right,
yeah,
Icon.
Tammy, thanks a lot. Appreciate you, dude. Unless you wanted to continue conversation,
But it's
but
up to you. I might have to shut down here shortly. I mean, it's almost 12
right,
o'clock, and I've been on for 2.5 hours. I was on six and a
right.
half hours earlier.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Everyone. I mean, shoot, it's easy to get on StreamYards for
yeah, it
four
is.
hours or more, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
you ain't
and
kidding.
you
And
just look down and you're like, holy shit.
yep, that's what I did when I
So
looked at that 6 hour stream, 6.5 hour stream. I'm like, holy fuck, where'd the time go? It went. We went through every gambit of emotion on that damn thing, from yelling and screaming to happy laughing to almost crying. Yeah.
right. Well, dude, I'll catch you later. Really good seeing you. I'll
Yes.
fucking stay up, Tammy,
You're
and
welcome to come
all
up
the
here
best, man.
anytime, man. You know that.
Appreciate that. Up there, what do you mean by that?
Up here on my panel.
Like oh, you mean I can't come kick it with you?
Oh,
Where you are you?
I'm sure
You're
you
in
can come kick it with us, but I'd have to make sure it's okay with Jen. You know that. That's his her house.
right?
But I don't think
Yeah.
she'd have a problem with you.
Right. Little visit. Right. You're on the East Coast, right?
We're in Pennsylvania. We're right in the middle of
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, damn near right dead center of Pennsylvania.
Yep. I would love it to go out there, dude, and visit. So hopefully, yeah, man. Hopefully things will lean in that direction, man. It'd be fucking awesome to meet up with you in person.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Panty
All
Raider,
right.
and yeah, enjoy the music. Enjoy
Oh
the
yes.
yeah. I had
Yes,
fun
I'm gonna
making
play
that.
that again. I'm gonna put you probably some watch hours on that.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad you like it, Tammy. Thanks,
Yep.
man. Take
Well,
care, dude.
it takes a lot to
Huh?
move me in an emotional way with a song. I mean, I can listen to
Wow.
hundreds of songs every day, and only certain ones move me emotionally. That one moved me emotionally. Yeah, I mean, it hit me right in
Right?
the
I
heart.
mean, good. I mean, that was, you know, literally everything was like a story, and I laid everything out just like it happened,
Yep.
Um, and the tears and the pain in my face, in my body language was real,
Well, you could hear it in your
Um,
voice as well.
right? and intentionally, again, like with that singing in a tone that can be felt, and then as the second chorus or the second verse actually comes back around near the end of the second verse, I repeat the same lyric, but only this time my melody changes to like we're very much more soulful. You know what I'm saying? Like almost gospely in some way, like pleading. You know, yeah. So kind of just some of those gospel soul roots coming back out.
Yep.
For a
Yep.
little bit of chatter, but appreciate you, man, and yeah, get the word out. I'll talk to you later, Tammy.
All
Later,
right. And
guys.
everybody's telling you good night in the chat as well.
Oh, okay. Sick. Yeah, I'll come say goodnight into chat. Yep, because I want to go back and look at some things here. I
Yeah.
mean, all the, look, let's be honest. Like, I was thinking, like, look, dude, the stimulus check, right? Before I
Hmm.
go, the stimulus check. I went ahead and applied for one, and the reason why I did that shit, well, first of all, is because I feel like I did work many years and all kinds of federal money went out of my check and I never did any taxes, so I never got any money back. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like I don't really look at me not filing as a bad thing. The government benefited, not me. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
didn't by not filing. I was. You don't have to give me my money back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. Why am I demanded to make a return? Fill out a return so you can return money to me. Why am I demanded to do that? Like what? It's a fucking tax return. No thanks. You already took it out. Let's just save it for the future moment when you fuck things up, right? And then you'll owe me at that time. And that's kind of how I look at it right now. And they want to sit there and act like, well, they're gonna, it's gonna be charged to a future tax credit or whatever. Basically, is what it is, future tax credit, right? Well, I mean, if I ever get a job again, then yeah, So, but I definitely don't, you know, I just don't look at the I don't look at it as me being necessarily a taxpayer on the level that they want me to be a taxpayer. I pay taxes at the store every single time I go in. Retail tax, you know what I'm saying? Um, and so hopefully that's the type of taxpayer that they were talking about. I mean, the whole form is ambiguous. I mean, all the words, they have some weird legal definitions and meanings and stuff. So, technically speaking, I think that I have a very good excuse for not understanding what the fuck I was signing. I just know that there was a promise of them making me whole again after they have some sort of weird underlying governmental objective thingy, so
Right.
I went ahead with the fucking with the thing. They make me whole again, fuck that shit, dude. And if you want to do it every month, I'll take it. That doesn't make me a fucking, excuse my French, Tammy, but that doesn't mean that I'm saying, yeah, now I'm the government slave and I agree to all these other terms of being controlled by them just
Mhm.
because they're giving me money is not, if they do give it to me, right?
Right.
It's not going to be because there's an agreement by me to be their slave. That's
Mhm.
not how it works. They have an underlying governmental objective with the shutdown, and they regulated all of us because of that objective. And it was burdensome as fuck on a lot of people, and I just happen to be one of them. So I'm hoping to not have to really. I was gonna take the shelter, the uh, if things go well, I won't have to even take the government check. I'll just be able to donate the entire amount to charity, to like a homeless charity or something like that. Like
Well,
I
if you
really
think
want
about
to be able
donating
to
it to
donate,
Bouncer Slab, who needs it?
right? Oh, Bouncer
But
Slab needs it.
he said that they lost their business.
See, that sucks. Bouncer Slab, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Is it did that's what kind of business was it, Tammy?
I'm not sure about Bouncer,
That,
Right?
but
Hey,
he said
Tommy,
he
bro.
was. I know he wouldn't joke around about something like that. He said he got a long day of finding something, finding survival. He said.
Right?
Um,
Yeah.
uh,
I'm gonna get out of here, dude. I'll see you in there in the chat room.
all right. Talk to you later, bud. Hey, make matters worse. Have you got things figured out now? I don't hear the echo now. I think
Hey,
you,
looks like
I
it's
think you
still
and
lagging a little
Ottertron,
bit.
you and
I
Ottertron
don't know
weren't
what's.
compatible.
No, I can still hear the echo.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure what's going on.
What do you mean you're not for sure what's going on?
Yeah, I was with. I was with. I don't know what kind of settings to change.
Well, right now I don't hear the echo. I think you
Yeah,
and
now I don't hear it.
I
I
was.
think what it was is it was StreamYards actually because when Ottertron dropped out, uh, um, your echo the echo went away. So I think what it is that was StreamYards doing it, man. Honestly, so
Yeah, I don't know much about this thing.
StreamYards can be a pain in the ass sometimes. I should have probably tried to switch you all around when that echo shit started. It's my fault. I forgot. Tried to do that. But
Uh,
yeah, try to come on back in. I'm trying. Let's see
yeah,
what happens.
yeah. I was watching your stream earlier with old CFW. She
Yeah,
got crazy.
yeah, she got crazy. A lot of people got crazy. It was not a good thing earlier. And but I understand where she got heated. Uh, uh,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, uh, that was one of those things where she had the right to get heated. Is the way I see it.
I
Is
like
it
Hey, just wanted to come back in and test out the echo.
echo? Echo. Yep, it was Streamyards. It was freaking
Is it
Streamyards
is
doing
it
that.
back again?
Nope, nope.
how's it working?
No echo now.
How, okay, so his voice is good now, even though
Hmm.
I'm here, so I wasn't me. All
Mm-mm.
right, cool. StreamYard
Okay,
is
it takes
Yeah,
me.
fuck,
it was StreamYards fucking up things.
right? All right. Peace out, Tammy Lin Lin.
Yep, you have a
Late.
good one, buddy.
If
Appreciate
Oh,
you.
yay,
whenever I
Good.
say
mama.
something, I don't hear another word from what I say for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, and that's one thing that we've all been fighting with lately is delay, even on StreamYards now.
always been like that.
Yeah. I just recently started getting it.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
uh, so I didn't have that problem, and now I'm getting a delay, uh, even through StreamYard. So, and I've noticed several others like Joe Cool. He'll come up here, he'll have a delay. You can see him. It looks like a damn old, them old Japanese movies where you see their mouths move, and then 5 seconds later you hear the words. That's what Joe Cool looks like sometimes when he comes up
Exactly.
here.
It's like a Bruce Lee's movie.
Yep. Yes. By the way, Mommy and Minnie said they are the Lucas's pool is up now to 1,600. Awesome, Mommy and Minnie. Awesome. Yo, that right there is a blessing right there, Mommy and Minnie. Because times are rough for a lot of people, but that shows you how many people think of you. Because I know you probably got 100 little bitty donations, you know, from a lot of people. So that
E-
shows you what people think of you.
Even a dollar from each person will help.
Do what?
I said even a dollar from each person helps.
Yep, yep.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of people trying to help. So that's freaking awesome. But guys, I apologize that me and Ottertron
Yeah,
took
that's
up
cool.
most of the conversation there. I'm getting sleepy. It's 12. It's now 12. It's now
1209.
12:09. Uh,
Yep, 1209 here too.
yep. So I'm gonna bid you
Yep.
all
All
good
right.
night.
Well, Tammy, maybe I can get hooked up with you when you're the only one on there
Yeah,
tomorrow and see if I
yeah. I'll
can
try.
work some bugs out on this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we got him. You sound great right now. I mean, I can hear you well. You coming through pretty clear. You ain't got no
Good deal.
echo or nothing.
But Tammy said it was probably
I think that was StreamYard's messing with you earlier. Earlier, I really do. Oh wow, Mommy and Minnie, that's freaking awesome. That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
I'm
might
very
be.
glad.
I don't know.
But for now, guys, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bandit, Autotron, Mommy and Minnie, everybody. Thank y'all for coming up on the panel. Again, sorry we took up the whole chat there for a bit. Uh, and we will get to talk tomorrow. Okay.
good night, everybody.
And
All right.
y'all have a good night. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening or
All right.
night or whatever. And I will talk to y'all later. And I am out, guys.